How's it going, people? Simon Slappy here, and it is an update day. Well, there's no actual patch notes today, which is a little bit weird, gotta be said. Yeah, there's two things. We've got a bunch of new auras, and basically telling you about the Halloween event, Gauntlet of Souls, which is coming out on the 27th, which is tomorrow. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? So your auras, there's quite a few. I'm not sure how useful these are for the most part. I mean, starting off, you've got Dedicated Slayer. Basically, your Slayer kills have a chance to not reduce your assignment count. So basically, you go kill your Slayer task, and let's say you got 200 of them, you kill one, and if you're lucky, it won't actually count. Yeah, I really don't know why that's a thing, to be totally honest. This just seems really pointless. Either way, moving on, you've got Flameproof, which is the next one, which reduces your chance of burning food, which is kind of useful. I'm assuming you can probably pair that up with the Family Crest gloves. That'll help out your cooking goodness. Then you've got Focus Siphoning, which increases your chance of successfully siphoning at the Runespan. So, yeah, should speed up runecrafting a little bit, although I guess we'll have to see how good that actually is. Because you can already get about 100k plus XP per hour in Runespan as is, so yeah, could be useful. Next you have Reckless and Maniacal. Both of these boost either range or mage damage and your accuracy on both, but they also reduce your defense. So it's going to bump up your damage and your accuracy, and it'll eat away at your defense a touch. These could actually be genuinely useful for if you go bossing, and will probably speed up all your Slayer if you end up using them while you go slaying. So yeah, they're pretty tidy. Next up you have Brawler, which comes in 4 tiers with benefits of up to 10%. So Brawler increases your melee accuracy by 10%. And they've also added new tiers to Wisdom, Supreme and Legendary tiers for this, increasing the duration to 60 and 90 minutes respectively. And last but not least, we have a Legendary tier version of the Jack of Trades, which will require you to skill in 25 different skills. You've got 3 hours to do it in, and at the end of it you gain a chunky XP lamp. So those are your new auras. Really something nothing. Dedicated Slayer seems a bit moot, although I'm sure some of you may find a use for it. Flameproof seems pretty useful, Focus Siphoning for runecrafting seems pretty useful, Reckless and Maniacal, and Brawler all seem useful since they up your accuracy and your damage. At least, well, Brawler only does your accuracy though, unfortunately. It's a bit weird. And then you have your Jack of Trades upgrade and that Wisdom. So there we go. So your Halloween event is the Gauntlet of Souls. That'll be starting up tomorrow, and you can start playing this little thing by entering the Soul Rift by Berthorpe's Lodestone from midnight tomorrow, or tonight I should say. Combat in here is safe with scaling NPCs. The event is accessible and usable by Iron Man players. So basically you're going to be playing shits and giggles with a mascot and helping out at Thlarrin. That's essentially it. So you jump in a boat, start rescuing souls from the river. Occasionally special souls spawn, which will give you XP. Once you've collected 20, you'll be able to escort those souls across the bridge, fending off a mascot's devourer beast along the way, and you can use either combat or divination in order to do so. Fighting the actual devouring beast inside there doesn't actually give you any XP though, so yeah, whatever. Additionally, every 15 minutes the avatar of a mascot will spawn and must be defeated, so it's kind of like a mini boss thing, I guess is the best way to put it. The rewards from it, which is probably what you're more interested in, is you'll earn something called Nominum Famer, where basically just for participating and helping the souls. Also, skilling or training combat on the surface world during the event will occasionally spawn a lost spirit. You can calm these spirits for a little bit of extra XP, and then hand them in to Sin Durkwill in the underworld for Nominum Favor. Unique rewards are a Caridian cat pet, an XP lamp which you can use on any skill of your choice. You can have a death animation override, so something a little bit different. And members will also have access to Herb Burner. This placeable item can be used to burn herbs for 10 times the XP gained. And then you have the Gravestone overrides, which will basically just override your gravestones, whatever. And that is it, ladies and gents. That is pretty much it. You've got some streams coming up tomorrow as well, so if you're interested in developer Q&A featuring elite mobs, which they was talking about in Runefest, then that's on 4 o'clock tomorrow, and then you have the Halloween trick or treat, which is 8 o'clock tomorrow, which will be all about the event, I expect. And that, ladies and gents, is your update for today. So yeah, new auras and the Halloween event on its way. Catch you later, have a good one.